Chapter 4. What's in a name? A lot. What are you going to call yourself? If you're starting a new practice, or you're already starting to put serious effort into your marketing strategy, putting some thought into the name of your practice can make a big difference to your marketing success. Your practice name is part of that all-important first impression formed in the minds of your potential patients. Do you have a clear idea of what impression you want to make? Names for dental practices seem to have gone through an evolution over the last few years. Early on, a practice name was simply the name of the dentist, John Gentle, DDS, or perhaps the John Gentle Dental Group, or Dr. John Gentle and Associates. Later, you started to see names like The Smile Studio or 21st Century Dental. Even more recently, you're seeing website URLs as the name of the practice. For example, bellinghamsmiles.com or mckinney-dentist.com. There is no real right or wrong when you're naming your practice, but there are things you need to consider. For example, if you're mid-career and are looking to take on associates who might eventually become partners and buy you out over time, you may not want to have your name as the practice name. For instance, a practice name like John Gentle DDS will have built up some brand equity in your community over the years. That's a good thing, but it does mean it will be hard to transfer that brand equity to Sally Smith, DMD. You may want to consider changing your name to something like The Smile Studio of Boca Raton, with a tagline like, From the Smile Professionals, Doctors John Gentle and Sally Smith. The same is true of a name like Pacific Dental Group. Changing associates or owners won't matter with a name like this, and you won't lose any brand equity you may have accumulated. Choosing a practice name that's identical to your website URL is a great idea for a number of reasons. People who see your sign, business card, radio ad, or direct mail piece will have no trouble finding you on the web if your name is something like mckinney-dentist.com. This is also quite helpful for search engine positioning because a good number of people searching for a dentist in McKinney, Texas will be typing dentist McKinney, Texas into their search engines. Over the years, we've helped countless dentists develop practice names that met their needs and formed an integral part of their overall brand. We'd like to share with you some of the more important elements to consider if you want to find a unique, memorable, upbeat practice name that resonates with consumers. We have also included a list of some of the practice names we have created for our clients over the years. We hope this list will act as a springboard for your own brainstorming activities. Questions to ask yourself before brainstorming your new practice. Is your practice on a very well-known street? Sometimes if the street is well-known, it can be a good idea to name your practice after it. That way it's immediately recognizable and locatable to the people who live around your practice. Our good friend Roger Kurthy named his practice Alicia Park Dental because that street ran all the way through Mission Viejo, California, and everyone knew where it was. Is your practice in or near a building with a very recognizable name? The Smith Tower is a very well-known building in Seattle. It's been there for almost 100 years. Everyone in Seattle and the surrounding suburbs knows exactly where it is. So a practice named Smith Tower Dental would be instantly placeable and recognizable. If there's a similar well-known landmark near your practice, consider a name that takes advantage of the recognition factor. Is your practice in a neighborhood that everyone will recognize? Summerlin in Las Vegas is a well-known, highly regarded, and affluent section of town. Similarly, in Vancouver, BC, West Vancouver, or West Van, is a very nice place to live. Incorporating these desirable neighborhood names could give you an advantage. Is there a familiar park, playground, or school very near your office? The principle here is the same. You tell them your name, but at the same time, you're telling them where you are. If you specialize in family or pediatric dentistry, naming your business after a well-known hangout for local kids will also signal to the public that yours is a child-friendly practice. Is your town recognized in a different way? For instance, Los Angeles, the City of Angels, New York is the Big Apple, Chicago is the Windy City. Use those popular nicknames as a creative way to name your dental practice and situate it clearly in people's minds. Do you have an easy-to-remember URL, or are you considering purchasing one? Consider naming your practice after your URL. It makes it easier for people to remember your web address and find you online, and also signals that you're a modern dental practice. Sample dental practice names and taglines. Here are some of the names and name tagline combinations we've developed for various clients over the years. Take a look through them before conducting your own brainstorming session to get some ideas and fresh perspectives. Sample practice names and taglines. The Smile Studio of Reno. Winning Smiles, Creative Smiles, Lasting Smiles, Smiles by Design, Great Smiles, First Impressions Dental Care, Sparkling Smiles, Admired Smiles, Artistic Smiles of Reno, Innovative Dentistry, Dental Elegance, Performance Dentistry, Dazzling Dentistry, Distinctive Dentistry, Dental Reflections, New Image Dental, Advanced Smile Care, Reno Advanced Smile Care, Reno Laser Dentistry, Reno Laser and Cosmetic Dentistry, the Center for Laser Dentistry, Laser Dental Care of Reno, Dental Designs. Here are some practice names along with taglines. Advanced Smile Care, High-Tech Cosmetic and Family Dentistry. Innovative Dentistry, Laser and Cosmetic Dentistry for the Quality Conscious. The Smile Center, Cosmetic and Family Dentistry. The Center for Laser Dentistry, High Dentistry with a Soft Touch. The Reno Center for Aesthetic Dentistry, High-Tech Dentistry in a Comfortable Atmosphere. The Reno Laser Dentistry Center, State-of-the-Art Laser Dentistry. Laser Dental Care of Reno, Laser and Cosmetic Dentistry by Dr. John C. Doe. Reno Laser and Cosmetic Dentistry, State-of-the-Art Laser Dentistry by Dr. John C. Doe. Newport Beach Smiles, Newport Beach Dental, the Smile Center at Newport Beach, Aesthetic Dentistry of Newport Beach, Spinnaker Smiles, Schooner Smiles, the Smile Club at Newport Beach, Bayport Smiles, Smile Dock of Newport Beach, Port O Smiles, Sunset Smiles, Advanced Aesthetic Dentistry of Newport Beach, the Center for Aesthetic Dentistry at Newport Beach, Suntan Smiles, Boardwalk Smiles, California Smile Center, California Smiles. Here are some more taglines. We create beautiful smiles every day. Tomorrow's dentistry today. Modern dentistry from caring professionals. The latest advancements in dentistry in a relaxed atmosphere. Laser dentistry. The future is already here. Of course, you could call yourself G. Otto Schwein, DMD, FAGD, AACD, LLC, but we wouldn't recommend it. Here's some parting advice. Your name should convey the unique personality of your practice, while keeping in mind that consumer recognition is the single most important factor. A vivid, memorable practice name will become one of the foundations of your successful marketing activities, so give it some time and thought. Read through the examples we provided, brainstorm ideas for your own practice, and try them out on friends and colleagues you trust to get their reaction. If you want to test how memorable they are, share some of your top choices with people, and then come back to them a week later to see which names they remembered best. What's next? Have you ever wondered what volume of business you can expect from your area? Now that you have a handle on the branding and marketing basics for your practice, you can start building more effective marketing campaigns. But if you have no idea how much business your geographic area can support, you're still not going to know what marketing success looks like. In the next chapter, you'll learn how location affects your ability to build your business and grow your market share.